Hello everyone, good morning to all of you. Today we are again meeting. So we already started as a chapter number 1, that is the strength of organic acids and bases. And so far we have learned the different theory regarding as acids and bases, the definition of acids and bases. There are three theories are there: Arrhenius theory, then Lowry-Bronsted theory, Lewis theory. Then after that we have derived the expressions of pK values of uh, pK value and pKb values, and after that we have started the application of the strength of acids. And so far we have seen near about I think a 9 application. Now 10th application, again it is depend upon the phenols are there. Now let us look at as a 10th application number 10. So here phenols are weaker acid than the nitrophenol, or we can call it as nitrophenols are stronger acid than simple phenols. Let us look at here. Nitrophenols are stronger acid than simple phenols. Nitrophenols are the substituted phenol, whereas simple phenol is just as a phenol. And we know that the structure. So what is our first things to do here? We should draw the structure of phenols, nitrophenols, and the structure of the simple phenol. We know that the structure of the simple phenol, everybody knows the structure of the benzene, that is a cyclic ring is there, alternative carbon-carbon double bond and the single bond. So let us see, here is a simple structure of the phenol is this one, OH. I think here I am mentioning as a pK value. pK value of this phenol is 9.9. This is a pK value, roughly pK value or approximate pK value of that phenol is a 9.9. Whereas if you look at here nitrophenols, they are not mentioning. Nitrophenols has a 3 different structures, 3 different isomers are there. And isomer, you know that same molecular formula but different structures, and that is called as a isomers, and that phenomenon is known as isomerism. So nitrophenol, you might be knowing about that nitrophenols. So nitrophenols are like as orthonitrophenol, metanitrophenol, and the paranitrophenol. So let us see the structure of that nitrophenols. Look at here, nitrophenols. This is a OH, and here NO2. This is the structure of orthonitrophenol, ONP. Then second structure of the other nitrophenol will be, here is a OH, and here you can attach the NO2 group, that we can call it as a beta-nitrophenol. And third one, again the phenol, OH is here, and nitro group you can attach at the para position. This is called as a para-nitrophenol, PNP, para-nitrophenol. O stand for orthonitrophenol. And now look at here, in a simple phenol, the adjacent to this main functional group is the OH. These two adjacent position are called as ortho position. To exactly identical side, this is called as a meta position. So ortho, and this is a meta, and exactly opposite that OH is called as a para position. These are the position of the substituted phenols. So these are the three. One is orthonitrophenol, this one is a metanitrophenol, and third one is a para-nitrophenol. Look at here the pK value. As the pK value decreases, acidity increases. We know that the general rule. pK value decreases, acidity increases. Now phenol has a pK value is 9.9 and orthonitrophenol having as a pK value here. pK value I think 7.20, whereas this one has a pK value should be 9.3, and here the pK value should be 7.12. These are the pK values. From the pK value, by observing the pK value carefully, how will you say that phenol? Look at here 9.9. What I said here, pK value decreases, acidity goes on increasing. The lowest pK value among these three isomers, para has the lowest pK value, therefore it is the strongest one. And here if you compare, now compare between this simple phenol and this phenol. Now here is a nitro group. Nitro group can exert, shows minus R effect as well as minus R effect. Both the effects are present in this case, minus I effect and minus R effect. Here minus I effect and minus R effect. And as we know that, remember again, minus I effect and minus R effect both are increasing the acidity. Minus I effect and minus R effect both are increasing the acidity, and hence nitrophenols are stronger acid than the simple phenol. So that is the simple reason here why nitrophenols are stronger acid than the simple phenol. The reason behind this nitro group is a electron withdrawing group. It is the electron withdrawing group, and electron withdrawing group present on this benzene ring, it can withdraw the electron from the benzene nucleus, and therefore this shows this exerts this indicate minus I effect and the minus R effect, and both are increasing the strength of acid, and that's why nitrophenols are stronger acid than the simple phenols. That is the simple reason here. Now the next application, look at here the nitrophenol. Among the nitrophenols, this one, how could you explain this one? The this one is the strongest one. Now look at the metanitrophenol. Draw the resonating structure of this compound. Let us look at here resonating structure of each one of them. Now here first one is a orthonitrophenol. Orthonitrophenol, I am putting suppose as a double bond this side, OH, and nitro group must be written like this, C double bond O minus, right? Sorry, this is a orthonitrophenol here, N O minus and then double bond O. This is a structure number first, you can call it. After the dissociation, it form as a phenoxide ions. So remember here, draw the resonating structure of orthonitrophenol. We know that pK value of this is how much? 7.20, right? Now resonating structure of this compound, lone pair coming down here, negative charge on this corner point, so that we are going to get the structure is like this. Look at the structure very carefully. Once you understood, there is no need to further study. You remember these resonatings forever in your whole life. So remember the resonating structures. How I am drawing here, the arrow shows nicely or precisely here forming as a double bond over there, double bond H plus. Now oxygen has a 3 bonds, 1 to iron, 1 with hydrogen atom, therefore positive charge comes on that oxygen atom. Now here is a negative charge, nitrogen, C double bond O, O minus. Look at here, nitrogen has a 4 bond, 1, 2, 3, 4, and therefore positive charge remains on that nitrogen throughout in the resonating structure. Always remember. Now this double bond and this double bond, they are remains as it is. Now next resonating structure. Next resonating structure is this negative charge now forming the double bond between this carbon atom and nitrogen atom. At the same time, this double bond concentrates the electron density on the oxygen atom, because the oxygen atom is more electronegative than the nitrogen atom, and therefore it acquires the negative charge here. So that we are going to get the next structure will be this one. I am driving the structure smaller because I have a smaller blackboard. I can show here precisely, therefore O H positive charge remains as it is and other things remains as it is. This double bond and this double bond, they are remains as it is. Show you here. What are the changes made here? Look at here, negative charge forming as a double bond with the nitrogen atom, right? And then O minus here, and this O minus remains as it is until that nitrogen has a 4 bonds, so positive charge remains on that nitrogen atom. Next structure here. This is the structure number 4. This will be the structure number 2. This will be the structure number 3. Right? Now, look at again carefully. This negative charge which is present on oxygen atom coming back, forming as a double bond with nitrogen and oxygen, and this double bond shifted from here to here, and this double bond concentrate the electron density on this corner or at this junction or at this king. What do you get here? You are going to get here, write the other thing as it is, double bond. This double bond OH positive charge, there remains as it is. Now what are the changes I made? Here negative charge coming, then forming as a double bond, single bond, double bond O and O minus as it is. Now look at here, this is a structure number of 4. Now what is the next what is going to happen? This negative charge forming as a double bond between this and this carbon atom. At the same time, this double bond concentrates the electron density on this corner point, and we are going to get the further structure like this. Write down the remaining things as it is. Here I forgot to give the positive charge. Always remember nitrogen has a positive charge throughout because it always carrying the 4 bonds are there. Now look at here, this C double bond O positive charge. Now here is a double bond, here is a negative charge. This is structure number 5, and now finally this negative charge forming double bond over here, and this double bond neutralizing the positive charge, so that finally you are going to get here this double bond OH, this negative charge after the traveling through double bond and coming on its original position, and here we are getting O minus, then double bond O positive charge still remains as it is. This double bond and this double bond, they are as it is. This is a structure number 6. How many structure we got? Here are so many different resonating structure, near about as the 6th resonating structure. And always remember, number of resonating structure or the canonical structure goes on increasing, the stability of that compound goes on increasing. So that is there. Now let us look at as a second isomer, second nitrophenol, which is metanitrophenol. Here OH, and metanitrophenol is a N double bond O minus, positive charge you can put like this, and it is a metanitrophenol which has a pK value is 9.3. Now look at there. First resonating structure, again same, negative charge coming down, forming double bond here, negative charge on this corner point. We are going to get the structure here. Look at here, what are the changes I made here? OH, here positive charge, then negative charge at this corner point, and here N double bond O minus, positive charge still remains as it is, and this double bond and this double bond, they are as it is. Now in the next one, this is the structure number 4, this will be the structure number 2. Now what is happening next? This negative charge coming down here, and look at here, when it is forming as a double bond, this double bond concentrate the electron density at this corner point. But look at here, the negative charge delocalization going through nitro group, but here the nitro group does not involve in the delocalization, and that's why this double bond is directly, this negative charge directly forming as a double bond here, and this double bond concentrate the electron density at this corner point, similar to as a simple phenol. What do you get here? Negative charge, double bond, and rest of the thing remains as it is. Negative charge, positive charge over there, OH, positive charge, and this double bond remains as it is. Now look at in the next lecture, in the next structure, this negative charge again forming as a double bond here, and this double bond concentrate the electron density at this corner point, and so that you are going to get the next structure will be, what are the changes we made here? Double bond, negative charge, rest of the thing remains at it is. OH, positive charge over here, this double bond as it is, then N double bond O minus, and positive charge remains on the nitrogen atom because there are the 4 bond already there. And finally, what do you get? This negative charge forming as a double bond, and this double bond neutralizing the positive charge, means original lone pair coming on its original position, and we are going to get the final structure. The final structure will be here, double bond, then OH, this lone pair coming on its original position, this double bond as it is, this double bond as it is, then N double bond O and O minus, and here positive charge is there. So look at the structure number 1, second, this will be the third, this will be the fourth, and this will be the fifth one. Look at the resonating structure. If you compare between orthonitrophenol and metanitrophenol, orthonitrophenol has a 6 structure, here is only has a 5 structure, and therefore orthonitrophenol is a stronger acid as compared to the metanitro. If you look at as a, if you compare the pK value of orthonitrophenol is the less, therefore it is a stronger, and here is a higher, and that's why it is a weaker in it. Now let's see the next structure, that is a final structure, which is orthonitrophenol. Double bond, suppose I put the double bond here on a left hand side, let's see here, OH, then double bond and this double bond, and nitro group N double bond O, negative charge and positive charge on the nitrogen atom. This is the structure of para-natrophenol, PNP, para-natrophenol, and we know that pK value is how much? pK value is a 7.12. That is the pK value of the para-natrophenol. Now draw the resonating structure of this, and lone pair, as we know that it is coming down forming as a double bond here. So this double bond, now look at there, in this ring double bond is on the left hand side. So counterclockwise manner delocalization of lone pair will take place. So forming as a negative charge here, so that we are going to get the structure is like this. So other this double bond, then nitro group N double bond O minus positive charge remains as it is this double bond as it is. Then what are the changes are made here? OH. Now oxygen has a 3 bonds, therefore it acquires the positive charge, negative charge at this corner point, and this is the structure number. This is the structure number first, this is the structure number second, right? Now next one, what is going to happen? Now this negative charge here forming the double bond at this on this bond, means the bond between as this carbon atom and this carbon atom. Now this double bond concentrate the electron density at this corner point, so that we are going to get the structure like this. Double bond over there. So let me draw the structure nearer so that we will get the spatial. Look at the structure here. What are the changes? The forming as a double bond, negative charge here, then nitrogen C double bond O minus charge, and this positive charge. This double bond and this double bond, they are remains as it is, positive charge. Now look at the next structure. Now this negative charge forming the double bond between carbon and this nitrogen atom, and this forming as a negative charge on the oxygen atom, and we are going to get the next structure will be this one. Other thing you can draw as it is, double bond OH, positive charge here. So what are the changes I made here? Forming as a double bond, nitrogen O minus, and here is O minus, positive charge as it is. Now in the next case, what will happen? This negative charge coming back forming as a bond between nitrogen and oxygen, and this double bond shifted from here to here, and this double bond concentrate the electron density at this corner point, and you are going to get the new structure is this one. So what are the other thing remains as it is, this double bond and this OH positive charge remains. What are the changes I have made here? Here N double bond O minus, positive charge as it is, forming as a double bond negative charge here. Then finally what do I get? This negative charge forming as a double bond here, and this double bond neutralizing the positive charge. Finally what do I get here? We are going to get here this double bond and this double bond as it is, N double bond O minus, positive charge forming a double bond and OH, negative charge, lone pair coming on its original position. Look at the how many structure we are getting here. Look at here, structure number 1, second, this will be the third structure, fourth one, fifth one, and sixth one. So again look at, there are the 6 resonating structure, and if you compare with the meta-nitrophenol, this para-nitrophenol is the stronger as compared to the meta-nitrophenol. Remember, ortho-nitrophenol and para-nitrophenol are stronger than the meta-nitrophenol, because in the meta-nitrophenol there are the 5 structures, whereas in ortho-nitrophenol there we are getting as a 6 resonating structure or the canonical structure. Number of resonating structure goes on increasing, stability of that compound goes on increasing, and here you can remember the acidity of this structure goes on increasing depending upon the number of structures. Now very important question is there, why para-nitrophenol is stronger than the ortho-nitrophenol. Look at the number of resonating structure for now you can give the reason here. The application number 11. Application number 11. Here you can draw 11. What is that? Para-nitrophenol is slightly stronger than the ortho-nitrophenol. Para-nitrophenol is slightly stronger acid than ortho-nitrophenol. Explain. Look at this. Para-nitrophenol is slightly stronger than ortho-nitrophenol. If you in exam, how will you explain this? Don't draw the resonating structure. Resonating structure, we know that number of resonating structure of this ortho-nitrophenol and the para-nitrophenol are identical, similar. This ortho-nitrophenol, there are the 6 resonating structure. In case of the para-nitrophenol, there are also the 6 structure, both containing as a nitrogen atom, means minus I effect and minus I R effect, both are involved here. But what could be the reason or expected reason here you should mention? That is very important. Here there is no need to draw the resonating structure because both has the identical resonating structure. It doesn't matter, but pink point is that which one is this is slightly stronger than this one. Let us draw the structure of these two only. One is ortho-nitrophenol and second one is the para-nitrophenol. So look at the clear structure of this, and finally para-nitrophenol. The structure of para-nitrophenol will be this one. Para-nitrophenol, this is the structure of OH. Para position, there is a nitro group. This nitro group you can draw like this. C double bond O minus, positive charge on the nitrogen atom. Why positive? I am putting positive charge on the nitrogen atom because there is a 4 bond. Nitrogen has a 3 bond and lone pair, but here is a positive charge because there is a 4 bond already there, and this is a para-nitrophenol. This is the structure of para-nitrophenol, and we know that pK value is 7.12. Right now, in case of the ortho-nitrophenol, you draw the structure nicely. This is a O and H. Here nitro group O minus, and here is a C double bond O, positive charge here. Now look at, according to as what was force of attraction here. Now we know that this hydrogen atom are electropositive in nature. Positively charged is there and negative charge, and the space they are this, you might have seen this type of the dash line. Dash line indicate that hydrogen and oxygen atom forming as a one special type of the bond, and that bond is called as a hydrogen bond. And that hydrogen bond, there are 2 types of the hydrogen bondings are there. One is called as the intermolecular hydrogen bonding, and another one is called as the intramolecular hydrogen bonding. And let me tell you, intermolecular hydrogen bonding means what? The hydrogen bondings are only possible in hydrogen atom. The criteria for hydrogen bonding, one must be hydrogen atom and other should be the atom like as more electronegative atom, oxygen, sulfur or fluorine. These atoms can able to form the hydrogen bond with this atom, oxygen, sulfur or fluorine, chlorine. So, and when the hydrogen bonding starts forming when there is a association start forming here, hydrogen and the oxygen atom, and this type of the hydrogen bonding is called as the intramolecular hydrogen bonding. This is the intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Here in this case, intramolecular hydrogen bonding is present in the orthonitrophenol. Orthonitrophenol is for, this is a orthonitrophenol. Suppose as a 2 mark questions is there, you should draw the structure. pK value 7.8. Here maybe the pK value is a 7.20 is there. This is a slightly stronger than this one. The reason behind, if you draw the resonating structure, you will get the 6 resonating structure. In this case also you get the 6. You cannot compare this. But here in the orthonitrophenol, there is a no intramolecular hydrogen bonding, but here intramolecular hydrogen bondings are there, and that form as a stable cyclic transition state. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 stable cyclic transition state is formed there, and therefore how to measure the acidity? Dissociation, and this hydrogen bond, intramolecular hydrogen bond holding that hydrogen atom, the dissociation is a slightly difficult in this case. It does not easily dissociate that hydrogen atom, and therefore it cannot produce the H plus, but it can easily produce the H plus, and that's why it is a more acidic than this one. So that is the application number 11. Remaining application we will see in the next lecture. Let's stop today here. Thank you.